Welcome back to my video. Today we will be learning French Basics Part 2. So let's start. So verbs. English verbs don't change that much. For example, we say I run, you run, he runs, and so on. But in French, the verbs change a lot according to the subject. So the example is we will use the verb of parler, which actually means to speak. So if the subject is I, which is je, the verb becomes parle, which means I speak, je parle. But when the subject is you, the verb changes to parle. Actually, the pronunciation is the same, but the writing is different. And when the subject changes into he or she, which is il or elle, the verb changes to parle. So il parle, elle parle. But don't be fooled, the S in the parle is actually silent. So all these forms are pronounced the same, only different in writing. Okay, this is the example. I speak, you speak, je parle, tu parles. Notice that the end is different. Okay, now we will move to gender. In French, adjectives can look different depending on the gender of what they describe. Normally, feminine adjectives end in E. So the example is Gabriel is Spanish. Gabriel is Espagnol. Because Gabriel is a masculine name, a male, so we will use Espagnol. But when the subject changes to female, like Sarah is Spanish, Sarah est Espagnole. Notice that the end of Espagnol, because this is male, we don't use the E, but because this is feminine, we use the E. This is another example. He is American, il est Américain, but when the subject changes into female, elle est Américaine. Sometimes the extra E changes the sound a little, so listen carefully. This is the example, Américain et Américaine. Now use your nose. Some French sounds are nasal, meaning the air goes through the nose. With this, the end after the vowel isn't pronounced. It's just there to let you know to use your nose. This might be a little hard for you, but in time you will get to do it right. The first is and the second is the third one is and the last one is Okay, this is the examples like manger, enchanté, jardin, intelligent, and so on. Okay, now let's start to the practice. Okay, so the first question is to write this in English. So this might be a new word for you, but this actually means the first one is he, of course. Il is he, elle is for her or she. Il s'appelle. Appelle is actually a name. His name. So this answer is his name is Paul. Il s'appelle Paul. He calls himself Paul. Okay, next question is okay, this also might be a new word, but okay, so because this is a girl, we will write first une fille, and the Mexican is actually similar to English, Mexicain, but because this is the subject is a girl, we will use E at the end of the nationality. Also remember that in English we say a Mexican girl, but in French we say it a girl Mexican, or yes, the nationality comes at the end. So yes, this is the answer, une fille Mexicaine. Next question, to write this in English. So the question is, je m'appelle Sophie. Like the first question, we have learned this. The answer is je. Je means I. So my name Appel is name of course. My name is Sophie. Okay, this is correct. Now next question is Alice is American. So we have learned it in the first. So Alice est Américain. But because the subject is a girl, feminine, so we will use I at the back. So the answer is Alice est Américaine. Okay, next question. The next question is, we already learned this before also. Une fille Mexicaine means actually translate to a girl Mexican. So, but this is in French pattern, so we will change it to English one. A Mexican girl. Okay, next question. Okay, this question is, his name is Duo. We have learned that his name is Il. Il means he, him or his. Il, and the name is s'appelle, and just write the name Duo. So the answer is Il s'appelle Duo. Actually, this part, the S part, changes according to the subject, as I have explained before. So if the subject is I, which is je, then we will use M as m'appelle. Je m'appelle Duo. My name is Duo. But if the subject is you, which is tu, we will use the verb tu. Tu t'appelles Duo. Your name is Duo. We will use ti. But if the subject is he or she, we will use il or elle. But the appel part uses s. So the answer is il s'appelle Duo. Next question. Okay, as you can guess, American means, of course, American. But because this pattern is in French, we will change it into femme means woman, a woman, American. So an American woman. Okay, next question. Also remember, this uses E at the end because the subject is a woman, feminine. So the next question is, if you remember, we have learned what Spanish is at the beginning of the video. So Sarah, Spanish is Espagnol. Actually it is Espagnol, but because Sarah is a female name, feminine, so we will add E at the back. Sarah est Espagnole. Okay, next question. Okay, Anglaise means English, but because this is a fille means a girl, then we will use E at the une and E at the end of the nationality. So une fille anglaise actually translates to a girl English, but we will change to English pattern. An English girl. Next question. Okay, I already explained before. Him or he is il, and because this uses the him form, we will use s at the front. Il s'appelle. We don't need to write the is in French. We just write directly the name of the subject. Il s'appelle Marc. His name is Mark. Okay, next question. The next question is, Marie parle français. If you remember, parler means to speak. So this question actually translates to Mary speaks French. But because this is French pattern, we will change it to English, of course. So does Mary speak French? Okay, next question. Julia is Mexican. So we have learned it before. We write the name and it means is and we write the nationality. But because Julia is a feminine, a girl, we will add E at the end. So the answer is Julia est Mexicaine. Okay, next question. Okay, we need to write this in English. We also have learned. Une femme means a woman. Anglaise means English. But because this is a feminine, so we will add E at the back. So the answer is an English woman. Next question. Is duo American? So in French we can just write the name because we use different pattern. Duo, it's because duo is a male name, so we will use the base word of Américain. We don't need to add the E at the back. So duo est Américain, and it's a question mark. So it actually translates to duo is American. Okay, next question. Okay, the next question is N. What is your name? We have learned that N is A. N. Oh, this is a new word, but comment? We read it comment. Comment actually translates to what or how. So we use comment very often. So comment tu? So I have explained also when the subject is tu, which is you, we change the appel to with T and the ending with S. Et comment tu t'appelles? Okay, next question. Okay, this is the same question. We will just answer it. Oh no, that's not the same question. We don't have the N at the front. I didn't read it. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go on. Mary speaks English. Okay. Marie speaks. We have learned at the beginning the verb parle is to speak. So Marie parle anglais. Anglais means English. Okay, next question. Does Mary speak French? We just in French we just write the name directly. Marie. Speak, to speak is parle français. And we don't forget to write the question mark. So it actually translates to Marie speaks French. Next question. Excuse me. Okay, this is also a new word for you. But excuse me in French is also similar to English. So excuse is the same, but me is moi in French. So excuse-moi. We also have learned the what is your name is comment tu t'appelles. Okay, this is correct. Next question. Is she English? So we will just directly write the she in the front. So she in French is Elle, and is A. Anglais. But because the subject is a girl, so we will use E at the back, at the end. So elle est anglaise. Okay, next question. This is the before one. So the answer to this question is comment. Comment is what or how. We will use it very often. Comment tu t'appelles? Yes, this is also another correct solution. Comment t'appelles-tu? You reverse it, but this is also correct. So this is all for today. Thank you for watching my video.